Got to get it, Papa.
I'm hot.
I'm thirsty.
I want something to drink.
Okay, shut up. We're almost there. Well, here I am. And it's springtime is in the air. And along with a lot of pollen. And but otherwise it's beautiful springtimey weather here in South Louisiana. And when I start thinking about springtime and poking my finger at you, I also start getting thirsty. So I thought, well, what a better way to get ready for spring and the impending summer heat wave than picking up something delicious and cool and refreshing to drink. I don't know what just happened there. Something cool and refreshing to drink like this. Look that! Yes, friendos, this is a delicious frozen ICEE, and it's starting to melt already. So I got to start drinking. ICEE, and they are the coldest drink in town because they're actually made of ice crystals, some magical kind of way in the ICEE machine. And these are so delicious, plus they're historically important. I don't know why, but my idea is that they've been around for a long time. You see, back in the last century, back in the 1900s, they invented the ICEEs. And I'm not sure exactly when. I'm gonna have to look that up, and I'll share that momentarily. But yeah, ICEEs have been around since at least the 1960s. Ooh, back when the hippies were running around and all that good stuff, groovy stuff. And but ICEEs weren't necessarily groovy, but they were good back then, and they're still good today. And the flavor I got today is one of the old traditional ones. It's cola flavored. And I don't think they ever partnered with an actual brand. I could be wrong. But the cola flavor is one of the oldest flavors they ever had. And it's ICEE delicious. And since they've been around so long, I learned how to drink them and not get a brain freeze too bad. Either that or my brain's been frozen since, you know, like 1971 or something. But some of the cool stuff, besides that it's a delicious, refreshing drink, is that going way back, you know, back in early times, back before the internet, for one thing, when you drink a delicious ICEE, they used to have a little tings on the side of the cup. And once you had to wait till you were finished, because you had to like destroy the cup to get them. But you cut them out, and they were like little square tings. And these were called ICEE Bear Points. And that's the ICEE Bear right there. And he's dressed a little different than he used to be, but I always used to wear a big sweater with a big eye on it for ICEE. Yeah, he had his sweater with the big eye on it. And I think in years past, I don't think he wore pants. I don't know why, but he wore a sweater. So it was like he was kind of cold, but not, but he's a polar bear, so I don't know. Anyway, I never thought about it too much. But, you know, one of the things about the ICEE Points is that you'd save them. You cut those off. Every time you get an ICEE, if you got a little one, it'd have like one on it. If you got, like, this is kind of medium size, so it might have two on it. And the big giant one, you'd have like 3 or 4 or something like that. You save those, and you could mail them in and retrieve exciting prizes and stuff. And so that was pretty cool. Besides the drink being cool, everything's cool. But I hadn't paid too much attention to ICEEs in a long time, and I'm kind of sorry I haven't, because look on the back of this. Look that. Yes. This cup here has 25 ICEE points. Now, it's not the little ting like you used to cut them out. I don't know how it works. I'm going to go to www.icee.com and find out what I have to do. Oh, it does say cut out and save for cool ICEE prizes. Now, back in the olden days when I was just a wee lad, we didn't know what to do with that. We were too dumb to figure it out. And so I never got any ICEE prizes. I didn't know where to mail it or what. I don't know what the excuse was, but other than being dumb, a dumb kid. And here's a copy of the incredible, fabulous ICEE Bear list that you could send all that stuff in for. And look at this. They were actually called the treasures. So that's a little bit of inspiration there. But some of the stuff you could get was the awesome ICEE Bear bean bag, and then of course the ICEE Bear bank, and they had an awesome wristwatch with ICEE Bear on it, and a t-shirt. And the most awesomest one of all that I wish I could have got, but I was too dumb to do it, was the ICEE Bear racing jacket. And the best thing of all, when you send your ICEE Bear points in, you have to mail it to the ICEE Bear Treasure Cave. And that predates the Look That Secret Treasure Vault by a number of decades. One time, one of my friends figured it out, and he saved enough ICEE points where he got ICEE Bear bank. And it was like this plastic, it was like the ICEE Bear with his big sweater on, his big turtleneck sweater. And he was, I don't know, he was about that tall, I guess. And it was made out of plastic. And I think he had a slot in the top of his head or someplace strategic. And that's where you drop your money inside. But they saved their ICEE points and mailed off for that. And they actually got it. And I thought, well, it's too late for me. I'm too dumb. So I never got one. And I think they had other fabulous prizes you could get. But back then we didn't have the internet, so you couldn't do a www thing to find out for the special secret offer. So I'm going to start working on this and see what happens. And also, along the way, I'll try to show y'all. See that? Oh, you can see inside. Yeah, look that. That's my cola ICEE, cola flavor. It's brown. Brown. And so anyway, what I'm going to try to do every once in a while, when I pass by a place that got an ICEE machine, I'll get a different flavor, because they have a variety of flavors. And so you never know what you're going to get. Yeah, this is the 24 ounce. They have like a baby size that's like this big. I saw, and then they have a big giant jumbo size. If you're really hot and thirsty, get one of those. So I'm gonna have to get my my giant secret Look That safety shears and clip that off of there and save it according to the directions I find on the website there. So I'm really excited now, and I'm looking forward to summertime, and when it gets a little warmer. It's a beautiful day today. It's perfect. And you start looking around in your area and see if you can find an ICEE machine in some place. Around here, one of the convenient, oh yeah, they use it at convenience stores. So keep that in mind. Around here, some of the convenience stores that carry them in Louisiana are the ShopRite stores. And the fun thing is you get to make it yourself. You don't have to ask somebody behind the counter, "Hey, panda, can you make me an icy jam? I'm dying of thirst." No, you just make it yourself. You don't have to yell at anybody. And so it's nice. I think in the olden days, like back in around 1970 or something, I can't remember. I think you used to have to yell at them to get them to make you one, and then hope they didn't put the wrong flavor in there and you get all. Oh, but this is great. And it tastes just the same as it used to. The cola flavor is just the same as it was in 1969 or whatever. Plus, from what I can remember, back when I was little and we would get these ICEEs, they didn't have ShopRites. They hadn't been invented yet. But, and that's a big but, back then, they did have an early sort of form of convenience store around here called Fill-A-Sack. And it was the same thing you see today. If you call a convenience store, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a little place, and you walk in, and they'd have the counter to one side. They have all the shelves over here, and they had an icy machine in there someplace. But they had all kind of candy and chips and junk like that, all that health food, and you could go load up. And we'd ride our bikes back in the day when you could ride your bike around safely without, creepos chasing you around and stuff. So it was fun for little kids. You'd ride all over town or ride across town and stuff, and go get you an ICEE, because you'd be thirsty by the time you get there. If you had enough money, you get like a quarter or something, you could get an ICEE. And plus you could get some gum or something like that, some sunflower seeds, so you could eat those during summertime. Get your sunflower seeds in with the shells, and you chew on that, and you spit the shells all over the place and make everybody mad. Oh, the golden age of childhood back then. And then you could chase it down with all the salt. You chase it down with a delicious ice cold ICEE. I need to get me some sunflower seeds so I can go spit them all over the place. So anyway, while I'm working on that, we'll see what else happens.
Check back soon for more Look Dat.